Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hello,
Hi, everybody.
Susan.
Thank you for joining us
Yeah.
today. Happy
Thank
Sunday, wherever you
Happy
are.
Sunday to you. We're getting lots and lots of questions, Susan. I was telling people we're going to try to get to them. I try to limit them at some point by going in and saying go to next week, but today I got a little overwhelmed today, so we'll see what we can get done. But
Okay.
yes, the ascension symptoms, these are not mine. These are what I found online, and I'm not a doctor, neither is Susan. But I'm having these problems, and there's one that didn't show up here, and it was ear ringing. Remember, we talked
Yeah.
about ear ringing last week.
Yeah.
So those are ascension issues. I've been diagnosed with OLS, which is old ladies syndrome. It's nothing hopefully deadly. I'm feeling a little bit better today. I came home, got in my hot tub with some CBD oil, and it really helped. So I'm glad to be here. I don't like having to take time off if I don't have to. So I had to cancel 2 shows on Friday, and I felt really bad, and also my Thursday night one. So I'm glad to be here.
Well, I'm
Liz,
glad
you're
you're
having
here.
them.
I'm most importantly, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. I don't like to be a complainer or anything. And I appreciate all the Reiki and love people have sent me. As always, you guys are just amazing. And we both appreciate you a great deal. So thank you so
Definitely.
much.
Definitely.
Yes. Thank you, Juno. A lot of shit happened this week, huh? Yeah. One of the things that I felt was something really silly, I'm sorry to say, because I love Tom Hanks. I love him. And he did a PSA out there. And I thought he was addressing the Trumpers. And so I was looking at it on one of the news sites, and I wrote, I'm sorry, I love you, Tom Hanks, but these people think that you eat babies. So they're not going to listen to
Yes.
He's
You're
like the
preaching to
wrong
the choir, in other words.
He is. And yeah, they don't like him like they don't like a lot of other people. So, but I'm dying to know who Ghislaine Maxwell's 5 are, that she is not going to hold back anymore. But I don't know that we'll know that. Do you know? Have you any thoughts?
I don't. I mean, it's surprising that they're dragging Prince Andrew through the mud. That's something that I didn't think that the
Yeah.
royalty or anybody else would have the guts to do.
Yeah.
Is she going to
Yeah.
release all 5 names? Yeah, yes. Yes, but here's the thing. They're telling me she has 20 names,
Oh,
right?
okay.
And
Yep.
she's going to pick and choose the 5 depending
Mm-hmm.
on who does what for her, or be that positive or negative, threat or,
Okay. Okay.
carrot or stick. So I
Yeah.
can't tell you which 5. I mean, I
Uh-huh.
know I
I
know
know
that
who some
Clinton
of
is
them are.
on there. I know he's on
Yeah.
there.
Uh-huh.
I know that a lot of people are on there, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
know that she's going to out them.
Okay.
I really
Yep.
don't.
Yep. Well, they said she might, like, but they may not release it, if you know what I mean. Like she
Yeah.
might. Yeah. Yeah.
She's going to
I'm
play her
thinking
card, but it won't
Bill's
be
on
public.
there, and Donald's
Yeah.
on there, and Bill's on there, I think, and maybe Alan Dershowitz. He's so gross. Oh God.
It's very gross. I'm just glad that guy's out of commission.
I know. He's really weird. But they're also bringing up the fact that Ghislaine probably had an affair with Prince Andrew as well. I've heard that too. But time will tell. Everything's going to be revealed, because this is the year that everything will be. So we're finding it out. Thanks, Psychic Dummy.
I
Oh,
know. Don't you guys love her glasses and her outfit? I didn't know we were going to get all glammed up today.
Well, I wore my healing today. I wore my green, and I wore all my green and my shungite, and I just decided I would feel a lot even better. And you saw my glasses last week. It didn't go with my outfit, and I thought I got to put an outfit that goes with these crazy glasses.
It's really cool. Looks amazing.
They are different.
Yeah.
I saw them on Zenny. They were red ones with polka dots, and I thought, well, I'm crazy, but I don't know. Blue's my favorite color, and I saw them in blue, so I got them in blue. Yeah.
So you got those at Zenny Optical, Zenni.
Yep.
Zenny Optical, very inexpensive. Actually, these are from Zenny too. Very inexpensive
Yeah.
glasses. You just have to have your prescription.
Prescription.
and you
That's it.
upload
Yeah.
it, and you can get glasses about half price. I mean,
Half price. I
depends
know.
on what
That's
you
why I
buy.
have more than one pair now, because I can afford to have.
Yeah.
I remember buying some a couple of years ago. I don't know why, but it was like $800 for like
Yes,
2 pairs or something.
absolutely.
These are like, I think these were like $75 or something, maybe. But it's because I have like a bifocal lens.
Mhm.
So
Right.
yeah. Oh, you do, Linda? Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a good deal, isn't it? Linda gets them there
Yeah.
too. Good. Well, all right, folks, we're going to jump right in, I guess. Thanks, Susan, and welcome to everybody here. I'm not ignoring the chat. Thank you all for being here. You know, there's so many of you that we love and adore. So, oh, Wayne, you got boosted. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, it felt like my arm was going to fall off. That's kind of how
Yes.
it felt, but it went away fairly soon after that. So it wasn't
Yeah.
too bad.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sharon's in the house.
Yeah. Wonderful. Let's
Everybody,
see.
hello, hello.
All right. I am
Thanks for
going to.
joining us today. You guys are awesome to spend this time with us.
Absolutely. Thank you. All right. This is from Portland Girl, and it's in a 2-part. So she just lost her dad. I'm sorry for your loss, dear. His wife of 25 years, who was also my kid's grandma, cut me and my 4 siblings out of the will, and everything goes to her daughters. I never expected money, but she's turned mean and is bad-mouthing us, saying we did nothing. Should I reach out or let her go?
I'm
Sorry,
so
that's
sorry.
happening.
I'm just so sorry. You know, death like that, it makes people around them, you know, around
Crazy.
wills, it makes them just do things that you just can't imagine. It's really amazing. Okay, dear. So your question is, should you let them go? You need to let her go. What is happening for her is she feels guilty on the inside. She feels bad. She knows what she did was wrong. And so she's lashing out at you because every time she sees you or hears your name or talks to you, it makes her feel bad inside. So she hits you over the head. So let her go. You may have to explain some things to your family. I mean, you guys might need to get together and sort of have a healing, but you just need to let her go. They're also telling me she's probably going to, I'm sorry to have to say this, but she's probably going to reach out to you and conk you in the head. So in other words, she's going to seek you out because again, it's weird. It's like she feels bad about herself, so she hits you, right? You may have to just say, I can't talk right now. I'm really busy. You know, you may have to just limit you don't have to be present for that. That's what your guides are saying. She can act a fool, but you don't have to take it. You don't have to be there for that. So get some boundaries.
Your dad is offering you a tender embrace.
Oh.
I don't know. Did he have cognition issues, or did he have maybe the sharpness of an elephant? Because you know how they say the mind of an elephant is very big. He feels really badly. Of course, it's always up to her because she's the wife, so she gets to figure out what she wants to do with it. But I think your father is sad that this is going on, and so I send you lots of love, a tender embrace. Yeah. Sorry,
I'm
dear.
getting cognition too. I'm getting also that maybe towards the end there, he was having
He might have had cognition issues.
Which you may or may not know. I mean, that might have been hidden from you, the extent of which.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Or he may have changed the will. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like he's got it. He's in his right mind now, is what I'm getting. Like Ali said, it's like now he's like he sees things that he couldn't see. So, I'm so sorry, dear. Yes. It's like somebody said maybe it was Melinda. Said save yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Save yourself. Take care of yourself.
Save yourself in the pain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm sorry that that's happening to you, though.
I'm terribly sorry.
Very unfair.
I mean, you've already lost your dad, and then you have this happen. This stuff.
And this happens. Yep. Okay. I'm not sure I know what this is, but Julie asked this last week and put it on the chat, but she wonders if MDMA assisted PTSD, is that the one with the eye movement?
No,
No.
I think it isn't MDMA like ecstasy or something. I don't know, y'all. I'm not
It's
a
a
drug.
sort of
I'm MDMA.
medication.
I'm
Yeah.
not a. It's ecstasy. It's ecstasy. I just looked it up because I'm not a
Oh,
drug. Not that it's bad or good. I'm just saying
right,
that's not
right.
for me.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
ecstasy. Yes. Okay, Julie. She's saying, will that be approved for PTSD therapy? Be approved? Is it possible that? Yes, it is. I think it is possible because they're telling me that it can be approved state by state. So I think that you're going to see this approved in some states, probably a lot of the same states that have marijuana, laws that I don't think we're going to see this like in Texas or the South. But I do think it's going to be approved in Colorado, California, Washington State,
Oregon. Yeah. Oregon,
the
probably.
usual states.
Yeah. New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but that's a start, guys. I mean, we just have to kind of count our wins.
Yep.
I do think it's good. I do think it's going to help people.
And I just pulled that it has endless possibilities. Yeah. It really does. Look at that, right onto the third eye and the star above it. Wow. That's amazing. It does. Yeah. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Thank you for the question. That was an interesting question. All right. Let me see. Ecstasy, I don't know. It has a reputation, Melinda, as being, no, it's not the sex drug. The sex drug is Rohypnol, where you're thinking the rape date drug?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
no.
It's Rohypnol. Yeah.
No, it's like it's a party drug. It's a party drug. People take it, and I guess
they use them at raves, and
everything is amplified. The beauty of the colors, the beauty of the song, the beauty of everything is amplified. It's a party.
Right. Yep. Awesome.
Thing.
All right, Karen Stenius, can you ask about the Russian ships in the Baltic Ocean? What was it the Russian ambassador said? We won't do anything as long as America doesn't get in bed with Ukraine.
Too late. I think we've already sent. I think we sent weapons over there.
Okay.
I was laughing because I was thinking about, here I am describing ecstasy, and I've never taken it before.
I know, but you guys know.
I have friends that have done it, and I'm just telling you what my friends say. I'm totally square. Okay, so the Russians, can I ask about the Russian ships in the Baltic? What will they do? This is a really good question. A lot of psychics think that Russia's going to invade Ukraine, and I've been on the fence about it. To be honest with you, I've been on the fence about it because it's not going to help him. He, like Biden said, 43% of their oil is bought, on the market.
Mm-hmm.
Can they afford to lose 43% of their sales? You know what I mean? No, they don't have any money as it is. So I almost feel like he's bluffing, but I also feel like it started as a bluff, but he's so, I think sometimes his ego gets the better of him, and I think that he may react. Okay, so I think that he wants to bluff, but if somebody pushes him, he may react.
He's got the short man syndrome. He really does.
Yeah. Short man syndrome. He really does. But he's got, all the power. He's got quite a bit of ability to do some things.
Wow.
I see a standoff in the Baltic Ocean between Britain and the United States. I even see Australia ships.
I heard last night that he's going to try to install a Russian friendly leader or something in the Ukraine.
Yeah. That's right. That's what he wants to do. But he should have just done that through his usual
machinations,
poisoning them, and then rigging the election. So I don't know. he could have done that. I really feel like he could have done that. This is I don't know, but and China's watching this because they have their thing with Taiwan, and they want so China, everybody's watching this, everybody's trying to see what's going to happen.
And wait a minute, that isn't the one I wanted. Connie B says, and I knew this, Putin is trying to bring back the USSR, and he's been doing that right from the beginning, hasn't he? Because that's why he invaded the Crimea.
Yes, exactly.
Yep. Oh boy, Larica is right there.
Yeah,
right
I know
you. Yeah,
I know you guys. Europe and Europeans in general are really twisted about this, and I don't blame you, because the Americans don't have any. We don't have the stomach to go to war. We
go
don't.
to war
I
again.
don't. We're going to be if this is a war, it's going to be hard to get Americans to really do something. So that I get it. So I don't understand. Here's the question. Why, if Ukraine would join NATO, then NATO would protect Ukraine and it would bring all the NATO countries in. But I don't understand why they keep saying, I don't know if NATO hasn't invited Ukraine or if Ukraine hasn't joined. I don't understand what that's about. There's like so many things, and I can't get, there must be
clarity.
Yeah, there must be, people must be changing. There must be a lot of moving parts as far as willpower and intention, because I'm getting a lot of different things, which means that it's not decided yet. To be honest with you, y'all know I would just tell you what I get. I don't care if I agree with people or not. I just have to tell you what my guides are saying.
Sure.
I do see a standoff in the Baltic Sea. I do see that, and I do see Australia. I think they have a navy, don't they? I see Australia. I see Britain, and I do see American.
And probably France has some.
Those are the ones I really see. I don't know who else has a navy, but I see these big ships, and they seem to be from those countries.
Sherry said that they were on the verge of getting Ukraine when 45 got into office.
Yeah. Of course they did. Yeah, right. Because he hated NATO and he loved Russia.
Yeah.
For entertainment purposes only.
Correct. But Larica, if you're scared and things go kafooey, because people should have done this back during World War II when there was an issue, you just fly over here. I got a spare room. You're welcome to it.
Yeah.
You and your honey. Okay.
Look,
you know it.
I would be thrilled for America to be the common sense one for once. You know what I mean? That people would want to come here. But we're going to ask to go to your place if we get another Trump, okay?
That's right. So you better make room for me and Susan. Yeah. I get willing release. Remember when we blow on dandelions that they just go off in different directions? I'm sensing what Susan is, in the fact that there's so much going on that it's all going out in different directions. And I know that's purposeful. It's just to what is the word? It's to make an illusion. Yeah. Yep. Oh, wow. There's another question that's got something very close to this. And here it is. It's Patricia Burke asked this question. And I was just going to mention this. And because I think that this is also playing a part in a lot of things right now. Hold on. Trying to get it up. Havana syndrome. And isn't it Russia? They've figured out Russia's doing this. So, they're going after our diplomats. They're going after just some regular people just happen to be in the way, I think. I'm sorry you're having the daily ringing sound, Patricia, may be ascension. Because I just found out that's one of the things.
Meditate. Give your guides and angels a way to talk to you. If you can't meditate, garden, paint, do a hobby, put Legos together, do something repetitive that's kind of boring, and so your mind will wander, and then they can come in and talk to you, and then they'll stop doing some of the other things.
I feel the same, even a puzzle, or even I've been playing this words of wonders on my phone, and I love it because it's like a jumble. You have to make 25 words out of it or whatever, and it's keeping me sharper, and I wanted to continue to do that. I think it's the power of purpose. Look at that. And unfortunately, we know what his purpose is, and it is to confound us, to scramble us, to keep us on our toes. There's just nothing good about this person at all. Nothing good at all. And for entertainment purposes only. Thanks, everybody. Thanks.
Doesn't she look amazing?
I know. Thanks so much. Yeah. Zennies. They're Zennies, and they're zenny.com, and they're cheap.
Zenni. Zenni Optical.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's see. If Joanne Sanchez, oh, you do have your parents' name here. Pink Silky Rose, if you're here, please put your husband's name up for me. Thank you. We got Henry and Dorothy. Any messages for Joanne?
So I see them together, which means that they had a pretty good relationship. It's, if they really were divorced or something, they'd be far apart. Or if they just kind of didn't have the best relationship, they wouldn't be right next to each other. But I see your parents close together. I feel like they were close in their relationship. And they're actually holding hands, which I don't see all that often. And they're smiling at you. I want to smile. I feel smiling. They're looking down on you. They love you. They're sending their love to you. They're talking about grandkids or great grandkids. They're talking about family in general, how they love their family, how something happened. I don't know if it was Christmas, but there was a celebration or there was a family get together of some kind, maybe not the whole family because they understand that COVID, but also I feel like some of the family might be a little bit spread out. But there was some get together, or maybe there's a get together planned. They're talking about a get together. I don't know. So they want to tell you that they're aware. They visit you all the time. They understand. You also pay homage to them. You you look at their picture. I feel when you think about them, you think about them from your heart. You have a memory or something, and they feel that. So when we think about our loved ones, it's like they get a message. They feel it in their soul, because our soul never dies. So they feel it in their soul. So it's really nice that when we think of pleasant remembrances or thoughts, that they get that love too. That's very sweet, isn't it? So yes, they send their love. I can't go into a big long reading because apparently we have a whole lot to do today, but they're also talking about somebody got a new car, a new vehicle. I don't know whether it was you or somebody in the family. Something about a vehicle. If you haven't gotten it yet, it's coming. So it's the same thing with the celebration. Either the celebration is coming, or the car is coming, or they've already. I can't tell timing, but they love you. They're proud of you. They're so proud of you. A lot of love from them. So yeah, what did you get, Allie?
I got an interesting one. And I love this because I love stories. We all have stories. It says the storyteller.
Yes.
I'm getting the impression they want you to put down some memories in a book. And, for your children or nephews, nieces, whatever, they'll help you. They're going to help you from the other side. Remember some of the details, because you know how hard it is after a period of time. But they said, oh, it would be so wonderful to chronicle that. And, if you don't like to handwrite, you can also type it up. But, sort of look into, because everybody's got a story, which reminds me, I had a person say that every time they listen to one of my interviews, it seems as though people either have had their gifts come out when they were, or started when they were younger, or that they had an illness or something that came up. So if anybody has any gifts that all of a sudden came out for them midlife, let's say, to not elderly, but elders, please let me know if you're willing to share that, because a lot of people would like to hear about that.
So awakening stories.
Awakenings that come later. Yeah. Or gifts. It was more gifts. Is it too late? And I actually wrote back to the person and said, well, honey, we all have gifts and we've always had them. You just didn't know it. So, but it's the awakening part. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. It's never too late. I had a client last week that was 70 something, and Spirit said, welcome. You're going to be doing this work. Wow.
Yeah.
I wanted to just say, so Joanne said she validated she did just get a car.
Good.
And then I wanted to say, I love your idea about the book, and I want to help Joanne or whoever with this Shutterfly.
Okay.
Shutterfly, Shutterfly. You can do books on there, and you can just upload photos, and you can type in. It's wonderful to do those books, because then you have an actual book with stories or recipes. You can make it as whatever you want. And I find that kids love looking at those books, right? So that's a way to do what Allie was saying that the parents were suggesting.
Yeah. It's a nice memory folder to have for yourself or for later. My dad did that with all his old movies. He actually put them on VCR tape, and now I got to move them onto DVDs.
I know.
Yeah, but it's nice to have them. They're really, some really old ones.
It's amazing. Video brings people back to life, It
really does. I'm going to say that this is sort of an emergency here. Juno's got a neighbor that's got a gun. Otherwise, I don't take them from the chat. Everybody, please. You have to put it on the community board. She's got a neighbor who's making her life miserable, and she's very scared. Jenny said, bring in Archangel Michael and asked him to protect you. But I'm concerned. I'm concerned for her, so I'm just bringing this out right now. Otherwise, I don't take them out of the chat unless it's somebody that just died or needs prayer.
Right. Yeah. I'm so sorry you're going through this. So I'm just going to tell you what your guides are saying. First of all, they're giving me chills. I don't know why that was weird. Okay, so I don't want you to worry any more than you're already worried, okay? But I'm just going to tell you that your guides are saying just keep a low profile. Like it's winter wherever you are, hopefully, and that's not a good time to be out in the garden or washing the car and driveway. You know what I mean? Just keep a low profile, okay? I don't sense danger towards you, but I sense intimidation towards you, and that's equally nerve-wracking.
Bad.
It just racks your nerves. So he does have his place for sale. So let's give you some positive information about that. Of course, timing is really hard because you guys, timing on our side of the veil is so slow. And timing on their side is super fast. They're sometimes months or years ahead of us. So when I look at something, that's why sometimes what I see doesn't come to fruition or reality until 3 months later. So he is taking pictures inside of my house from the trees. I have another client that this happened to. I really do. Seriously. And it stopped, but it's a long story. So, okay.
Yeah.
He has that's what I'm saying. He's mentally unwell. You have to keep a low profile. That's what they're saying. Stay in your house, pull the blinds down. Let's go back to when this thing is going to sell. You guys in the chat, we got a ton of psychics in the chat.
Yeah.
Give us the best shot. Let's all try to help her figure out when this is going to sell. It's on the market right now.
She's in Arizona.
I just heard March.
Okay.
Anybody else got anything? February, maybe March. Is he moving out? Yeah, it might go for sale in March and close in June. I was hoping it would go for sale in February and close in March, but I'm getting March and June. You got winter.
Then you got winter, yeah. Which still is for another month or so, 2 months.
Well, I'll take winter. I mean, I'll take February. That'd be good.
I'm having not the same issue, Juno, but I'm having a similar weird thing like you are right now, where I have somebody trolling me and my husband. So I understand completely. It's not
stressful.
It's very upsetting. Yeah. I don't know why people do this, you know.
Say the Ho'oponopono prayer.
Yeah.
It doesn't, you don't see results sometimes, but the work that it does on the subconscious is worth it. Ho'oponopono. If somebody wants to put that in chat, because I can't. It's very easy prayer. And
I will do it.
Say it towards him. Oh, thank you. I don't have the chat over here on StreamYard. You're not going to see, people always say, I never see any benefit, or I don't see the outcome. Maybe you don't see the outcome, but it's happening. So it cannot hurt. Do the Ho'oponopono prayer.
Good, Anna Banana. Anna Banana says between March and June.
Okay.
All right.
So just cool your heels and have one heck of a celebration when that guy leaves. I mean, celebrate,
Absolutely.
girl.
Yeah. Apparently, that's how some people like to just show their puff themselves up and intimidate people. And, you know, they're probably so scared of their own shadow that they don't even know what they're doing. But if he's taking pictures through you need to
get a restraining order.
Restraining
just
order.
Told me you need to get a restraining order.
Yes.
It's not going to do anything, but it'll prove that this guy's a problem.
This guy is doing something.
If he crosses a line and does something to your house, your car, you'll have already had that in place.
You'll have it in there. I have to do that
with
this person. I have to also do this with the person that's doing this to me, but it isn't my neighbor. But it's uncomfortable. So, lots of love, lots of prayer from all of us here. Ho'oponopono, prayer, and Saint Michael. Bring in Saint Michael and ask him to take his sword and cut this man out of your life. You don't want anything to do with him, honey. I'm sorry this is happening. Yeah.
Lay low, girlfriend. Get your restraining order and then just lay low.
All right. From Rosemary and Maury Amsterdam. No, we've been waiting for public housing, 2 bedrooms for several years, and it's coming up soon. My husband has Alzheimer's and an REM sleep disorder and tried to break my arm in his dreams. So I need a safe room to sleep. I think what she's looking for is, you know, will this take care of the problem, or will this be happening? And again, we don't know exact timing, Rosemary.
Oh, she's asking, is her 2-bedroom coming up soon?
Yeah, she is near the list, I guess.
You know what? You know what they just told me? Because you need like assistance now. Okay. Like you need a plan, right? Now I'm a very pragmatic person. So I'm always asking my guides, give this person a plan, give them steps. So they just said, and this might sound, not doable, but it's very doable. He sleeps in the bedroom. Literally get a little lock and lock him in that bedroom at night, and you sleep on the couch. Get a cot, get a anything. Yeah. Sleep in a separate
futon, something. Yeah.
I have a little bit of concern for you. I have to be honest with you. I'm going to just tell you, I have concern. That's not good, because when my guides show me concern, that means there's a likelihood that he could really hurt you by accident,
unintentionally. Yeah.
Unintentionally, but he's bigger than you. He's quite bigger than you, and he feels heavier than you, right? So if he were to even just roll over on top of you, I don't think you could get him off of you. Okay. So, you can get if the bedroom doorknob has a lock on the inside, just flip it around. Wait till he goes to sleep and lock him in there. Even if you have to say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was locked. If you have to play a game, but you deserve to be safe. So First of all, your guides are saying you need to do something now. You can't, it's not a good idea to wait. Your 2-bedroom, you guys in the chat jump in, but I don't see it happening, sadly, really soon. I don't see it happening in the next couple of months. I don't know that I even see it happening in 6 months. So you need to do something. Okay. That's why the guides immediately went to, what can she do now? She can't wait.
Yeah.
There
needs to be some kind of intervention now. Yeah.
So you've been sleeping in shifts. Okay. So meaning you're awake when he's asleep and I don't know that's, you must have other people in your house that are helping you with this, because I don't think that's going to work, because you go to sleep when he's awake, but then he falls asleep and I don't know. She needs a little bit more than a monitor. I don't know. She needs separate. You need separate. You need to be.
Well, not only that, but I don't know, maybe the state or somebody can help you by having somebody come in at night that can sit in the room with him. I don't know. I mean, I'm okay. There's just the two of them.
Yeah. Hook and eye on the outside of the door. If nothing else, just a little hook and eye is easy to do. That's a good idea. See, Sherry, this is what I'm saying. I feel like this guy has weight, or somehow is dead, dead weight. When somebody lays on you in your sleep, it's like you're stuck. I don't like the energy, dear. I want you to take some steps. Okay.
It's okay. Here we go. Stacy said, housing goes by people, not circumstance, unfortunately, but she can apply for IHSS to come help, depending on, you might want to check it at least, Rosemary, and see if somebody can come out. Maybe you get a big guy or something, or a big woman that can sit beside the bed at night. And not that you would be on the couch or something. Yeah. I would definitely get a separate sleeping space.
I'd be sleeping on the couch if I were you.
I'd be on the floor
in that room.
Yeah.
Even if you don't lock him in there, I would just sleep on the couch. You're going to be a lot safer. I'm telling you. That's what they keep telling me.
Yep.
Or get a little blow up bed or something.
There you go. I know it's hard though, when you get older, to have to creep in and out of off the floor. I've done it. So,
6 months is a long time, but not forever. So the thing is just that you be safe. That's the thing.
That's right. Okay. That's right. We're all concerned. Send you love, Rosemary. I'm sorry you're going through this. This is a difficult thing.
It'll be over. It won't last forever. Just take care of yourself.
Absolutely. Okay, we got a long one here with 2. So let's see. Gloria H. Both her parents have passed, each having lingered in a comatose state before I could say a real goodbye and have closure. I felt that much was left for me unsaid. I wonder if they're still present and if there's a way I can feel that my time with them is complete. Gloria, are you here? What are their names, honey? If you can tell us, that would be helpful.
So your parents are here for sure. I mean, they're always with you. They're not. Our loved ones are just right here. It's just we can't.
You did say their names. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Harriet and Fred.
Harriet and Fred. Okay.
Yeah.
So the other thing I want to tell you and everybody is that if you want to talk to them, they can hear you. They can hear what you're thinking. They can hear what you're saying. The problem is we can't always hear or feel them, but trust me when I say that they know. Just a few minutes ago, her parents told her that they saw her buying a car and she just bought a car. So they know what's going on in your life. You can talk to them and unburden yourself is what I'm trying to say. If you feel like you didn't get a chance to say something, you can still say it. Okay. Don't hold it in, Gloria. Get it out. Get it out of off your chest. And their message for you, Harriet and Fred, I don't know why they're talking about hardworking. I don't know. I feel like they're saying they were hardworking, and I think that you're hardworking. I don't know why they want to bring that up, but that's what they want to talk about.
It's one of those things that she must have learned from having them as parents, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if work, like, I don't know. But anyway, they value work. They value hardworking. I don't think that I don't know if you're feeling like you worked too much and you didn't do enough for them, or if you
Yes.
something along that lines. But they want to say that working is like important. I mean, these people believe in work. They understand you got to pay your bills. They're very they feel like people that are salt to the earth, like pretty balanced or grounded, especially later in life, if not earlier in life, especially later in life.
Wow. That's
They
why I
send
got
their
this
love to you.
card. You're telling yourself a tall tale.
Oh, right. We do.
Yeah.
That's what we
Like,
do.
you know, and it's saying, the other card I pulled was rediscovery. And look, you're the child again.
Yeah.
They said, go back and take a look at your childhood. We know you love us. We love you. You know that. We didn't have to say goodbye, because there are no goodbyes. There are no goodbyes.
It's so hard for us in this
is.
world, though. I mean, it's
It
so
is.
hard for us. We have grief, and but they send their love. They're happy. They're fine where they are. They're talking about an aunt. I don't know if you have an aunt over there or if it's their aunt. They're talking about an aunt, or maybe there's an aunt here. I don't know. They're talking about an aunt. I don't have enough time in these things to get into what exactly they're talking about, but they send their love to you. Everything is okay. Everything is going to be okay. They don't feel slighted. They don't feel upset with you. They're quite fine. They understand. They're telling me they understand. They're telling me to tell you they understand what happened, and everything is okay, and don't worry, don't fret. They use the word fret. Don't fret over it.
That sounds like something an older person would say.
They worry.
Yeah.
And they were like, fret.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Carla, for your donation. You're always so generous. I feel like, yes, you're telling yourself a story about what should have been, would have been, could have been, whatever, and it's a tall tale. It's not true. It's so I just want you to feel better about that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's see. BC Mom has a question. Okay.
You're welcome, Gloria. Take good care, dear.
Yes.
I know you honored your mom. You honored your mom recently. She's saying you honored her. You maybe cooked something of hers, or you had something of hers, like something that she had. She felt honored by it, by your
wearing it or having it.
Wearing it or awareness of it, whatever that was. Yeah, sorry. Okay, I'm going to try to switch gears here.
That's okay.
Okay.
BC Mom, a tall Native American, is showing up in Meditations and Psychics. Who is he? Well, you should be happy you can see him.
Yeah, that's clairvoyance, by the way. So you're clear psychic seeing.
Yeah.
He's here to show you. He's a guide. I started to describe what he's doing. He's here to show you the way. I'm like, oh, that's a spirit guide.
Yep.
I'll get there sooner or later. He's here to show you the way. He's here to show you. You're having an awakening, BC Mom. You're having an awakening, a spiritual awakening. He's here to show you the way. I feel like he's got a lantern or a light, and he's going to be showing you the path. The path is dark because it's subconscious. This is the subconscious realm, and he's showing you the way with this lantern, but it's still going to be dark. They want me to tell you that because it's not like you're going to have like a runway, like runway lights, it's going to be something that you're going to do in your subconscious. So apparently for some period of time, you're going to be working this out in dreams and in meditations. Okay. You'll work it out there before you switch over to it being in your conscious. Okay. But he's there for you. You can trust him. He's leading you on your path, and you're ready. He just said you're ready. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing the meditations.
Yeah.
Connecting with nature. Watch for signs. They're saying watch for signs. You'll know. You'll see a bird and you'll think that's a sign. And then you'll see another bird and it's just a bird. So you'll have a knowing. You just need to accept it and catch it, because sometimes we think that and then it goes away, right? We don't consciously latch on to, oh, that's not a bird. That's a sign bird. That's a bird that's helping me. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully that makes sense, dear, and helpful too.
He's so glad that he has made a connection with you. Yeah. And that he will continue. He's glad that you acknowledge the connection. And, look at all the possibility floating around for you with this particular one. This and
guy. A lot of coastal sea. I wonder if you're a water person. There's a lot of coastal.
Yeah. Are you a Cancer, Pisces or something?
Or you just love water, or you're drawn to the coast or something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case. And those cards are the do you have the cover for those cards? I have it if I can.
Oh yeah. Yep. Hold on. I've got my other page open. It's the Sacred Oracle, Sacred Earth Oracle.
Just so you guys know.
Yeah, they're wonderful. They're beautiful. You can get them on Amazon. I mean, they're not hard to find. The other ones that I use, I have been using more than, I go through phases, but are the Oracle of the Seven Energies.
Yeah.
That's where I got some of these.
Allie, you would love this deck. This deck, I am loving this deck.
What is that, a Q? UI?
Yeah, QUI.
Okay. Elqui. Wow.
Elqui. And I love it because look at these cards and and look at it has the let's see if I can get it to focus. It has
Perpetua.
Yeah, it has there it goes.
She who aches. Is that what it says?
She who aches. Sadness, solitude, silent withdrawal. Ooh. So it has the words on it. I've never even pulled the book out. I just love these cards. So anyway.
They're beautiful. Oh,
and they're all women. So you guys have some new decks that you can maybe look into if you want. But anyway, now we'll move on. Sorry.
That's okay. It's always nice to know about new decks.
I have that too.
Yeah, it's always nice. All right, let me get the next question here. Some great questions, everybody. All right, we have a pretty long one. Let's see. It is from, whoops. Oh, it went backwards. Okay. ESL is who the person is. Ever since my awakening, I've been seeing Mother Earth and animals with new eyes. It's as if realizing how precious they are. That's wonderful. Can you give me some clarity as to why I'm feeling such a strong connection to Mother Earth and animals? Is there something I should be doing for Mother Earth?
Well, that is just, some of us are connected to Mother Earth. Some of us are more connected to the cosmos. It's just your kind of your DNA, like what your energy is more drawn to, and you're drawn to nature and Mother Earth. So I would say this to you guys: try and do a balance. If you're primarily drawn to Mother Earth, then do a meditation where you ground into Mother Earth and you get that beautiful healing, and then bring that up and then connect into God consciousness, and then bring that down and be a conduit between God consciousness and Mother Earth. Because we don't really want to be one side or another side. We really want to be balanced. So if you find that you're more connected to the cosmos, then you need to connect with Mother Earth, right? So is there anything you can do for her? Of course, all of us need to be doing something for her. She's in extremis right now.
She is.
Any number of things that you can do, millions of things you can do to help Mother Earth would be really good right now. It's really more about you, dear, and about what you need in your body. And I think that's why I do see your connection to Mother Earth, but I feel like they want you to do that. I actually have a video on that. I think it's on my meditations on YouTube. But basically, you go down into Mother Earth, and then you bring that energy through your body, let it heal your body, and then bring
Yep.
it up through your crown chakra into God consciousness, and then bring God consciousness back through your body, back into Mother Earth. So you've now blessed Mother Earth with God consciousness, and you've blessed God consciousness with Mother Earth. All in between those two things is human consciousness. And so you've heaven and earth. You've just become a conduit. And that is really something that we all need to be doing. So other than that, I would just say continue doing what you're doing. You get a lot of messages and signs through Mother Earth, through birds and weather and nature, and that's fine. That's you. That's beautiful.
Yep. I also have had the inability to either be both grounded and spacey, let's say, balancing that. It's really difficult for me at times. Sometimes I'm too grounded. Sometimes I'm too airy-fairy out here. So it's finding that unique balance. This says moderation, but look what the person's doing, watching the birds. What I like about this is the earth is below us for the most part. I mean, we see trees and things like that, but the birds are above us. So yes, you have to spend some time looking up. That's what I'm getting. So I think that's the balance between the two. Yeah. But yeah, what a wonderful thing that you're seeing animals with new eyes. I remember when my husband did that. He didn't value animals as much as he does now. I mean, he really values them now. And I just think that was the way he grew up, and now it's like, get out of the way for the porcupine or the squirrel or whatever. But it wasn't that way in the beginning. So yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
That is
Thank
awesome.
You for the question.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I love this next question too, because this happens a lot for some people. Mira Waters, she was watching our show and her dog began looking at something over her left shoulder, wagging his tail and barking. I kept looking. I couldn't see who he was, what he was seeing, who or what was it?
Is your mother crossed over, Mira? I don't know if you're in chat. I don't know if you're here. It was a female spirit. Is who was that particular time anyway that you're talking about was a female spirit that was smiling, standing behind you. Wasn't it behind you? Over your left shoulder? Yeah, behind you. Yeah. Okay. Behind you. How interesting. What you just said, Allie, about how your husband had this new appreciation for animals. But anyway, this woman just loves animals. It's just, like it's sort of like trying to get the dog. I think she was trying to get the dog to interact with her so that you would know somebody was there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
get that feeling too. It's like you're watching this show now, so you should be more open to it. And yeah,
she wants to. I hope you come back and watch this if you're not in chat. She wants to communicate with you. She wants you to realize that you have gifts and that there's some gifts for you to be waking up to metaphysical gifts. What do you got, Allie?
I pulled a card called Sacred Reverence. Nice. And look at that. It's a heart with a heart above it. And there's a key there. And so, yes, you're beginning to awaken and your dog knows about your path. Your dog is like part of the deal. And I had just seen a video with a person who was taking a video of their dog. No, it was their cat. They had just put down their dog. And the cat was there sitting on a bench or something going like this.
Oh, wow.
To the
How
air.
Cool is that?
And, was seeing that the dog had passed maybe an hour or so before and the cat could see the dog. So the cat and the dogs can see what's there. So anytime you see your dog looking or if you have a cat looking over your shoulder or around you, haven't you ever seen a dog or cat go like this? They can see stuff. Yeah. So, wow. Oh, thanks, everybody. I didn't know the glasses would be such a big hit. That's very nice.
Well, you
Thanks so
have
much.
the whole thing going. The
I have
outfit,
the whole thing.
glasses, your hair. You got the whole thing going.
What can I say? I want to just shout out because Kelly, Dozen Cats for Me, has a pinched nerve in her neck. So I want to send her some healing. And also Linda Thompson's right leg doesn't seem to be any good.
Ow.
So some Reiki from anybody out there. She's at willing, and I'm sure Kelly probably is as well, for any Reiki that could be sent. If there's anyone else in the chat, I don't want to forget you. I just want to make this to be for anyone who needs extra love and support and healing, that we would just take a minute and send that to you. So
Linda, open yourself up to it, that you can get healed. Okay. You have to help us.
Yep.
You have to really believe it. You have to truly, truly believe it.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Somebody watched Ripe Color today. Thank
that.
you, everybody who's donated to that, by the way. You
Yes.
guys are fabulous. But they saw orbs in a very clear fairy. How wonderful. I'm going to go watch that one. Yeah. All right. Whoops. I'm sorry. Suzanne Trench. And this is, we might have needed Jennifer here today, but I found my husband's Boy Scout pin. It's been in a jewelry box. Did my son Colin move it? I asked him to give us a sign for my husband's birthday. I'm guessing he's on the other side.
Colin's
is on the other side.
Right. I found my husband's Boy Scout pin on the front porch. Wow. That's a big move.
It is. You know how hard it is to move physical objects for them?
Especially through a door.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm getting, yes, it was Colin. He's telling me he had help. I don't know. Is there an uncle, maybe his uncle or your uncle? I think it's your uncle. I can't tell. He just keeps calling him uncle. But when I look at this guy, I don't think it's your brother or your husband's brother. He seems older. I don't know. But he said he had help. Yes, he did it. He sends us love. He's quite proud of himself. I mean, really proud of himself. He's smiling. He's kind of chuckling, like he, yeah.
I did it. I got it done.
Exactly. Yes. He's, and now you might have created a monster because he might
be moving a lot of stuff
now. So I'm telling you, if the remotes stop working, the lights are blinking, and the waterfall. I mean, just you're going to have a talk with him. Remember, they can hear you.
Yeah, they can hear you. Yep, that's for sure. Let's see. The uncharted sea. Yep. Sometimes we hear that these things happen to other people and we're like, yeah, sure they did, or that would never happen. And sometimes they do. So yes, it was a great birthday gift. That's wonderful. All right. Yeah. Susan S. She had a lot of losses last year. I recognize that someone needed healing for their ankle. Thank you. We will add you to that, Lori Gilbert.
Yes.
The ending of a 40-year marriage, the passing of my sister Rita. I'd like to know if Rita or my mother Olga has a message for me.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your losses. What a tough year for you. I'm terribly sorry. But I do feel like I don't know why they're showing me you have wings. They're telling me, Susan, that you have wings. Now, these wings, I'm going to be honest with you.
Look.
I'm glad you're here, dear. I'm going to be honest with you.
She has wings.
She does have wings. Oh, my God. That's funny. Oh, my God. That is hilarious. Of course. See, even me, every day, I was just thinking to myself this morning, I hope I continue to always be shocked. You know what I mean? I hope I never take this stuff for granted, Right. I hope I'm always amazed. But I want to tell you about your wings because they're showing me your wings have been battered. Okay. It's not like you got new wings. You've had these wings, obviously, but they're, they've kind of been battered. Okay. And but they want to tell you they still work. They still work. Okay. So, something about pixie dust, putting, you having pixie dust on these wings. But anyway, so, the question was your mother and your sister. I think your mother is with you. Absolutely. She's stalwart. The word she used, stalwart. She's, in other words, she's a strong supporter of you. She's by your side. She hasn't left your side. She's by your side every day. I don't know if you have clairalience, if you can smell, like if you smell something that you would associate with your mother, like talcum powder, or I'm smelling something like that, or it's very fresh. It reminds me of my childhood, of like after a bath or after a shower, something that you would do. I feel like you could smell that. That would be your mother nearby. But anyway, your sister is around. She's not as often as your mother. Like your mother never leaves your side. Your sister comes and goes. Your mother says you have to be strong. She says you have to be strong. You still have your wings. You're going to fly. You're never going to stop flying. Tinkerbell and pixie dust. I don't know. Now Tinkerbell. Kind of Tinkerbell had wings, right? Yeah. Okay. Yep. So they send their love. They're supporting you. They're supporting you. Yeah, your sense of smell. That's how I know. Like my ears are really, really good. I'm clairaudient, which means I can hear a noise weird way away, and it kind of perks up my ears. And so your sense of smell would be very strong in this present, in this reality. It also means that your sense of smell is going to be strong psychically. Everything is going to be okay. They just want to tell you everything is going to be okay. And they're prompting me to tell you about this summer, maybe July, August, a vacation or a getaway. It feels like almost like a cabin or an Airbnb, and you're not with a lot of people. It's a time for you. It's a time for you to heal. It's a time for you to go out in nature. It's a time for you to just relax. And other people might visit you, but I think that you're not going to Disneyland, in other words. You're not going to some place with big crowds. This is really a place for you to sort of,
reconnect,
heal,
connect
with nature and heal. And allow the magic, allow everything good to come to you. Okay? Because it's coming to you. You will be rewarded by the universe. It's coming.
I get the grand symphony. So yes, your life is going to all come together in a grand symphony. Or even perhaps they're telling you they are with you in grand symphony. Even though you can't see each other, they're with you, and they're playing their part, their music, and you are too. So I'm sorry you've gone through such a grief-stricken year, and we wish you well and send you love. Yeah. All right, I am sending love to I am's lungs, who needs some help.
Breathe in, girlfriend. Breathe in the beauty. Breathe in and see all of it being healed. When you breathe in healing, and breathe out dust and allergies and all that stuff that's mold. I don't know. You must have allergies, girlfriend.
Yeah. Okay. That says, thanks for being here. I've always felt connected and relate to becoming extremely empathic. My life's been crazy. Lost everything, a job, a marriage of plus 20 years and money. Had to move in with family. Not ideal. I just need to know if I'm going in the right direction. God, do I understand this?
Holy moly. Last year was a change year. And okay. I talk to people like that are going through things like this all the time in my readings. And it's really important that you understand when you go through what you've been through, it can take you out for 10 or 15 years. I mean, really, it can knock you down. But Spirit is trying to tell you that that's not what's supposed to happen. You're not supposed to get knocked down like that. Okay. We all get knocked down, but you're not supposed to stay down. Okay. That's not supposed to be you. I'm going to try to do this quick. Okay. Because we've got a lot. This is like for a whole reading is your question. But you're resilient. You know you're resilient. I know you feel like you're not resilient, but I know you know that you've had setbacks before, maybe not like this, but you have, and you are going to get through this. You're going to pop back up again. You are actually pretty independent. You don't like living with your family. You don't like taking handouts. That doesn't sit well with you. I see you getting a new job. I see you getting an apartment. It may be small. I hear you saying, this may be small, but it's mine.
It's mine. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm standing on my own 2 feet. The best advice that Spirit has for you is do not put a limit or a ceiling on anything. Don't think I can only do this. Don't think I am limited now. I don't have any resources now, because none of that is true. If you take those limits off, if you just let Spirit guide you and be open to the guidance and don't put any limits on it. Whatever thing somebody says, and if you ever say, that's crazy, that's never going to happen, or that won't happen to me because I've been through this, stop saying that. Believe. The more you believe that something good and a miracle, it's there. It's coming. Just be open to it. Keep your vibration up as much as possible. That means be happy. Do a gratitude list. Do things for yourself. And just put one foot in front of the other, girlfriend. Don't look back. You're not going that direction. Look out the windshield. Don't look in the rearview mirror. Put one foot in front of the other. Before you know it, you're going to be on your way.
You have within your power alchemy. And that means you're changing. Usually it would mean like changing rocks to some like gold or something like that. But look at
That's what
look
you're
at
doing.
this. Look at this. It's in your hands. It's all in your hands. And grieve, and you got to do all that stuff. But once you're done with that, cut the tie and know that this is in your future. You have it. The power is in your hands. Yeah.
I love that. That's it. You've got a big, ugly rock in your hand.
In your hand.
That is your past experiences, and you're going to turn it into gold.
There you go. And yes, there are some people that are feeling good about these readings. They're getting the messages for them as well. So we love that when that happens, and that actually Spirit does that. Spirit brings people together that need to hear something, even if they didn't ask the question. Yeah.
There's a reason you're here
There's
today.
A reason. That's it.
You probably got other things to do, but you're here today. So there's a reason.
We appreciate you. We do. All right. This is for Joanne Allen. She moved from Florida to Delaware. She's having problems with lenders and realtors, and let's see, where is it?
My husband and I moved to Florida, Delaware. Not certain that he got the right information from the lender about buying a new home.
Yep. And our realtor in Florida is having a hard time with her. She told me to sell my furniture. She's a top realtor. I'm wondering when this all started. Was this recent? Because we're going right through a Mercury retrograde, and you're not supposed to be buying or selling or signing, or there's all kinds of communication problems.
I'm a little bit confused. So are you saying your husband, you're not sure that your husband got the right information?
About buying a new home. And you're saying your husband's stubborn, I believe.
Yeah. And then our realtor is in Florida.
Yeah.
A realtor here is in Florida till March. Okay, so there's a lot going. Your realtor here is actually in Florida. Okay,
Right.
so your realtor there is not there.
Yeah.
She's having a hard time. Okay. Her name is Joanne. She's a top realtor here. Okay, all right.
She wonders
Okay,
if it's the right fit. Is this going to be the right fit? That's really the
the
bottom line.
question is as confused as you are. I think that's an
I agree.
indication that you cannot find clarity. Like everything is coming at you from every which direction, and something that you thought would be pretty simple, step by step, is now like
Now just the realtor. He got it all right with the lender in Delaware. That's what she's dealing with now. I guess this was, she put it on 2 weeks ago or something. So things have moved, it looks like.
But now your question is about the lender in Delaware.
No, it's about the realtor in Delaware. Or, sorry, it is the lender in Delaware. Sorry. I'm guessing, Joanne, that you sold a house in Florida or are trying to, and buying a house in Delaware. Am I right? So you got,
The realtor,
it's
yes
sold.
and no.
Okay. It's now. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Is Joanne the realtor the right fit is really the question.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I think you're stuck, but
Sorry.
yeah,
you can get another one. You don't
well,
need
I
to
mean,
keep,
you have a contract, but I guess you could usually you sign a contract with the realtor for like 60 days or something. You give them enough time, but I think you might be able to fire them. I got to tell you, I don't like the realtor. I wish I could tell you what you want to hear, which is, yes, she's going to be fine. Just let her do her job. That's not what I'm getting. I'm getting that I don't like her. I don't think she's paying attention to your house, to your job. I think her awareness is other places. And
she's in Florida till March and there is no contract.
Okay, you need a new realtor.
She's friends with the landlady.
You need to get rid of her.
Yeah. Time to have somebody that's in town. Yeah.
They become top realtors, but then they just kind of surf on that reputation. They don't have to do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
They're just surfing on the reputation. You need a realtor in town who can get this thing done for you, who's attentive.
But she's friends with the landlady. That doesn't matter. No. Sometimes that makes it, the landlady's renting to them. And so she feels compelled to follow that. I've done that before and regretted it. Just say, we need someone that's in town. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, look, I understand you're out of town till March, but I just really would feel better working with somebody in town.
Yeah.
I'm concerned that she'll tell us to get out. I mean, listen, she's got to give you 30 days to get out. Do you really think the landlord is going to kick you out? I don't think so. What's the answer to that? No, the answer is no.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm not getting the landlord's going to kick you out. I'm not getting that.
I like this. Melissa says, if you think the landlady will kick you out, the realtor's definitely not definitely the wrong one. Yeah, that's how I think we're all feeling that way.
Yes.
I think we are. Yeah. I'm sorry, Joanne.
I'm sorry too, but you know what? You're going to cut this pain right out of your butt. You will move on.
Yeah. Thanks, Ron, for getting the troll.
Thank you, Ron.
I get here the land between.
Oh,
see, you're right. It's like you're hanging from a precipice with this lady, and you don't need to be doing that, especially if there's no contract. And if the woman is that shallow, that's the landlady, I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to. And I understand because I've been in a situation like that, sort of, where you don't want to piss people off or get them all upset. But you're paying her commission. Yeah, you're paying her to do the work for you, and she's not around.
Look, Spirit, this is a test. If you're willing to sacrifice your own best good for somebody else, then that's going to be a repeating theme in your life.
Yeah.
If it hasn't already been.
Yeah. I understand. She said there's no place to go. It's very affordable.
I don't think she's going to kick you out. I don't see that. maybe ask your landlord, look, if I get rid of her, are you going to be okay with that? I mean, you're making a lot of assumptions in your own head about how everybody feels about things. And I feel like the landlord might say she's friends with her, but I don't think they're like, I don't know. I just don't see her doing that.
Yeah, but you could ask the clarifying question. Just say, I'm having a hard time with this woman because she's so far away. Yeah. All right. She's adhering to my husband.
Let me know. Let her know. Do you guys see the landlord kicking her out? I can
understand it's nerve-wracking because you're so far away from where she is and knowing what to do, and you're living in limbo like that picture I showed, the card I showed. It's like you're hanging right now. Should I give her till March?
No, Joanne. No. You're not even gonna. We're giving you our best advice, honey. The best advice.
You do what you want. You have free will. Yeah. You have free will. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But this is what she sees, and entertainment purposes only.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. We're just giving you our best, what your guides are saying. But we all have free will, so do what's in your comfort level.
Yep. All right. We have Rose Mandagiano. Rose, I got to tell you, we all have, but I understand why you're asking. That's okay.
What is she asking? Oh, have I had? Okay.
Have I had
many? When the name goes to the first word, I don't always. Have I had many lives besides on the earth? Have you had other lives besides Earth? Is I think what you're asking.
So maybe in other star systems or something. Is that what you're asking? Okay.
I feel I have had many lives on Earth. I love being here very much. Have I had any lives besides on Earth? Okay, got it. Okay. Well, yeah, yes. I mean, we all have. It just depends on how long ago it was. What you love about being on Earth is your soul path. You're doing the work. You came here to do work, and you're doing the work, and you feel like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And it doesn't have to be, this big major thing. I mean, it could just be being a parent or being a teacher or being a nice person. That's a good enough reason to be doing work here. Believe me. Yes, you've had other lives in other solar systems. I feel like you've been on the Earth for about 200 years, maybe. That's not very long, actually.
No, I know. But you might have been longer out there too.
Oh yeah, well you were longer out there. But I think
if you want more about past life stuff, because this is very cursory for us here, Bob Brunges does Akashic Records readings for people, and I will be glad to put his information. He doesn't have a channel, but I'll be glad to put his information in the chat if you're interested. But I'm not negating anything Susan's saying. I just, this is very short. No, he's wonderful. Yeah, he really is.
Get a reading. It's it's so helpful. It helps you understand this life.
Right.
Your past lives influence this life.
Absolutely. Why you have phobias or what? Yeah. Why you feel an affinity to a place or whatever. Yeah.
Or why you are the way you are. Like I learned a lot about myself and my psychic abilities, why I'm the way I am psychically. It was explained to me. It makes sense. I wish I would have known this when I was 12. But his website is Akashic Attunement.
That's right. It is right off the top of my head. Yep. If Pink Silky Rose is here, I need the name of your husband. If you can tell me what it is in the chat. This is from Emmy. Do you see her moving this year? To what type of place?
I see you moving. Yes, I sure do see you moving. I see you, Emmy J. Good. You're moving. You're moving. She's moving. She's moving. Okay, you're moving. When you say what type of place, I don't know if you mean state, country, house, apartment, cabin, camper. There's a lot of options. And you know what? Spirit doesn't care what kind of place. Spirit wants you to be happy. You need space. You need your own personal space. Like, it doesn't have to be a big place that you're moving to, but you want, like, I just feel like can everybody just give me some space? That's what I'm feeling like when I go into your energy. So keep in mind why you want to move, right? So sometimes we just think, I just need to move. I need to get out of here. And then we don't pick a place that's the best place for us, right? So why do I want to move? What do I need? What am I looking for? What's missing in this place? And then look for a place with those keywords, okay? But I feel like you need your own space. I don't know. Everything seems hectic where you are, busy. You don't have privacy or something. You just want to get away. You really want to get away from something. And all that's available. You want your own place, right? Exactly. So that's what I've been describing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You want your own place. Exactly. You want a place to call your own. You want your own. So,
it's like that other, when Susan said the other, you get your own place, whether it's just a tiny little place, but it's a place with a door and a lock on it, and you can find it out there.
I just don't think she likes apartments. I don't think she likes noise. I don't think she likes intrusion. So I think that's maybe you want privacy. I think I said that earlier too. You really want more privacy. I don't know if you're going to get a house. I'm not sure that I see that, maybe, but I almost kind of see a condo apartment thing. Maybe if you got one on the outside so that you only had one wall that was shared instead of being in the middle. And you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to go in the middle where you have somebody on all four sides of you. I don't know what the I do was in answer to Emmy, whether that was you want your privacy, maybe. I think it was privacy. Just keep looking for that, okay? Just keep looking for that and manifest it. Don't rent a place that's got kids' toys next door. You know what I mean? Be aware, Yeah, Marg, I'm with you. I see like a townhouse on the outside, right? The one on the end, right? And you want to get neighbors that are older, that are respectful of everybody, that's not going to play loud music. And you're also very visual, so you don't want somebody changing the oil in the parking lot next to your car. You know what I mean? You like things, you like flowers or just nice scenery, right? So pay attention to all those things you like and pick that.
You need to find birds of a feather.
Yes.
People that you enjoy being around. Like you said, if you go look at a place, do you see a bunch of kids screaming or a lot of dog poop out there? There's a lot of different things.
Whatever it is.
You just use your intuition and say, do I want to put up with this all the time? Even though we'd like to have our own place. We surely don't want something worse than what we already have. So,
and I think she said she lives in a subdivision with her son due to the virus and finances. You're going to be a lot happier in an apartment.
Yep.
You're going to be a lot happier. It's just like Ali said, as long as you have some place you can call your own and have your coffee or get up and not have noise and activity. It doesn't have to be big. It can be small. I don't think for you, it doesn't matter. I do think you need a balcony though. I think you need like plants or outdoors, but
something to sit outside. Yeah.
Yeah. Even if it's small, you just you like sunlight too.
Yeah. All right. I'm only going to do one more today. We've already run way over. Patty Palmer and Teddy Laurent. I'm going to put you on next week's list roster. The reason I didn't read for you is because we've read for you recently. And so I tried to get some new people with an answer here. And Pink Silky Rose, I need your husband's name. So give me that and I will be glad to do it. The other thing is, Ron, if you have the information for Bob, could you put it on? That would be awesome. I can put it on when it's already done, but I can't do it right now.
It's Akashic Attunement, and I don't know if it's .net or .com, but it's Akashic Attunement.
Okay. Akashic Attunement. Yep.
Glad to be of help, Emmy J. I'm glad that was helpful for you.
Yeah.
It's going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You don't even care if you have, like, they're showing me a mattress on the floor. You're like, I don't even care. I'm going to be happy. Awesome. Julie, I don't think we read yours yet.
We did. We read her. She was one of the first ones. She was the MDR.
Sorry, Julie. I'm just like connected. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. So yes. Okay, good. I get the land in between again. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Everybody's out in the middle of nowhere.
You know what, though? It looks like it has a pathway. I didn't even notice this before. Do you see that you have to go across the bridge to the land, and then there's another pathway on the other side that takes you to the other side?
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be good, but maybe this side is or this side is 2021 and this side is 2022. We're all dealing with this.
It's almost like that's magic, right? In the trees, those sparkly things. It's almost like you have to have faith.
Yep.
That the two trees do link. You know what I mean? You have to take this magic route across the cliff.
But if there's a will, there's a way, and they've already made it available to it. So, okay, everybody. Thank you so much for today. Had a wonderful time. And I'll find Bob's information and put it, if you go to look at this, watch this, you'll see it in the comments section. Okay. Very good. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful week. And thank you for your kindness today. All right.
Many blessings, everybody.
Many blessings. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everybody.